Coming to you live, it's the AutoHub show with Ian and Jeff. Here we go.
So what would your dealership feel like if your entire sales staff was literally on fire, your sales and service staff? They were nonstop all over social media, completely dominating your marketplace. They could do it in 30 days or less and then continue their education to do it for an entire 6 months or a year. You literally would completely take over the entire marketplace and no one would be able to compete with you. And that's what we can do for you. So when you're walking around your community, whether you're at local restaurants or you're going to the gym, if you don't want to be bothered, fine, you won't be bothered. But a lot of people will walk up to you and say, oh my God, I love your social media. Your staff is amazing. We love what you're doing in the community. We want to come buy a car from you. We want to get an oil change at your dealership. Your community is absolutely going to love you. And it doesn't matter what platform you're on. You could be on TikTok, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all social media platforms. You will literally be all over the place. I've traveled all over North America. I've trained Toyota. I've trained Nissan. I've been to driving sales. I've been to Women in Auto. I get hired as a speaker for conferences at universities all over the country. And I can help change the trajectory of your dealership right now. If you click on the link, you can sign up for our webinar. It's live with me, and you'll learn the 7 strategies that you need at your dealership in order to see that success.
Hi, everyone. This is Paul Brobson, the CEO over at Trusted Sale. And if you don't know Larry Feldman at Career Changers, boy, are you missing out. Now, what are you missing, you might ask? Well, for starters, you're missing the world's best trainer. But seriously, what makes Larry a great trainer is how engaged he keeps his audience. I was at a store recently while Larry was conducting training. And let me tell you, nobody wanted to leave that room. I mean, even when they needed a bio break, they wanted to stick around and hear what Larry had to say. The great late Jim Valvano, who said, to me, there are 3 things everyone should try to do every day. Number 1 is laugh. Number 2 is think. Spend some time in thought every day. And number 3, you should have your emotions move you to tears. If you laugh, think, and cry, that's a heck of a day. Well, I can tell you, Larry's going to make you laugh. He's going to make you think. And yeah, every once in a while, he's going to make you shed a tear or two. But one thing I can say, it's a heck of a day when Larry comes to visit. But wait, there's more. There is? Yeah. Not only is Larry a great trainer, but he's also one hell of a recruiter. So if you need people in your dealership, I mean anyone, you need technicians, salespeople, managers, BDC agents, whatever you need, Larry can get you staffed right with the right people and do it fast.
Ways to improve. Every month we want to improve better on what we did the month before, maybe the year before. It's about how fast we can get the cars done with quality work to get it to the front line, because that's where we make our money. And the bottom line is the longer it takes, the more money you spend. We want to get it down as low as possible. Right now, like I said, we're in a great stage. We're at 4.5 days. In recon, we want to know how quickly we can get the cars out of the recon process and to their front line. The average days in recon, and then the time to line of the most important thing to get it. I'm Mike Burrell. I'm Service Director at JM Lexus.
This is Ian.
And this is Jeff here, Used Car Week 2023, last day where everybody's like getting tired, but the cool people are still here, cool kids are still here. We're here with the folks from Black Widow Imaging. Now, I got to tell you something. You would think, oh, to me it sounds like window tint, etc., you know? But no, it's way cooler. We will have them introduce themselves, and this fine young lady here who, by the way, for the last time maybe, I saw her on the ground where they were fixing it yesterday. I thought somebody decked her. But introduce yourself, please.
I'm Gabriella Turner. I'm the product manager here at Black Widow Imaging.
Which explains why she was lying down.
Yes.
And this fine gentleman?
I'm Darren Kemper, president of Black Widow Imaging.
So he is the Black Widow maker. No, just kidding. Tell us a bit about the product, what it does, and everything else.
Yeah, so we are an automated imaging system. We can handle high volumes at auctions, or we do like just our big thing is just capturing really consistent images and high quality images. We have 4K cameras all around, and so basically, this is our auto scan setup. A vehicle can drive up underneath. It'll scan that QR code automatically. 3 seconds, captures the images, and you're done. Yep.
Very cool. So if I were to go on there and lay on there, would you capture 360 images of me?
Capture 360 images.
Do we do it? That's the question.
Exactly. So obviously this isn't real scale. So what kind of size would a dealership?
Really? This isn't real scale. Yes, they're working for Tonka. They're marketing Tonka cars. Sorry, go ahead, please.
So if a dealership or auction was to use this type of system, like what kind of size would a real rig be?
Well, so this one is about a quarter size. So it normally takes about 22 feet wide and 32 feet long is about the size of the dimensions of the actual system. So.
And how quickly could a dealer get set up or an auction house get set up with this system?
Pretty fast. We work with the auction, go visit or their dealer and visit their site, make sure that it will fit the space. There's a simple electrical outlet that we need and a data drop, and we can get it set up in a matter of hours. So if they've got if they got the size and they've got those utilities available, then we can have it up and running in 4 to 8 hours and get their team trained in minutes.
So what kind of results can they get from the system?
Yeah, so just running the car, just what Gabriella demonstrated, you get 17 photos immediately just from that 5-second scan. And we deliver those photos in minutes up to their websites and simulcast. And we have various other options that come with the system, background replacement, 360 interior photos, as well as the ability to take what we call guided images of like manual shots. If you want close-ups of your damages or close-ups of your tires to get those extra photos, that's all possible with the system.
Great.
You actually answered one question I had is what about interior shots? But so the images are taken, they go to your server, which goes to the dealer's website or the auction site, etc. And of course, it's instantaneous or pretty darn close, right? Very cool. Is there so for a dealer to have it, what do they need?
It's actually not as complicated as you might think it would be. We have a good partnership with HomeNet, who helps, and also with VinQ, where if they do business already with most of the other software providers out there for the dealership, the DMSs out there, it's really a pretty simple setup to get those images posted to match up with their inventory.
And do they guess, so space-wise, it sounds like to me they need a little bit bigger, a little bit wider service bay, and that could, if that's all they had, it would work.
Correct. And we can adapt the system to the service bay. We have some more we have a lot of flexibility when it comes to that. And that's why we always like to go visit where they're looking at setting up just double check. But we have a variety of setups over here that on our one board here that shows on that red panel there, you can see all the different setups, and we can really handle any situation where they can provide coverage for the system.
Can you do virtual backgrounding?
Yeah. Yes.
Like, to me, that's the one challenge I could see. You know, in my way, I was one of the first people that would have to.
Yeah.
We had to make one up. We had to do a laptop. We had to do
yes.
And then, of course, somebody went and put the car there.
Yep.
Put the car on the shade, and then the fees. You get your cars in, then you have to wait. So this could literally be in an underground parking, and from the looks of it, has its own lighting too.
Yeah, lighting's something that today we work with the dealer or auction to make sure they have adequate lighting. We are in the process of working on our own lighting that's integrated within the system to provide that nice cloudy day lighting setup. And that's something to look forward to here in the coming months from us. So,
one thing I found that was really cool was the QR code. So at volume, like you say in auction, somebody pulls Do they pull the? Does somebody pull the car in themselves and get out, or does it? Oh, it's awesome.
And they just keep pulling cars through, and we can get up to like 3, 5, 6 cars a minute.
That's very cool. That's very cool because that I could see what a benefit that is, and especially these days when it's all virtual. Because not all virtual, it's very virtual. They pull the car up, the pictures are there, they're live. They've already got the people that have got everything set up for the for simulcast or whatever, so it's ready to go.
So on auction days when you have those last minute people coming in and you're just slammed, and instead of having to have one person take a whole bunch of manual
There's
images.
never last minute people. Ian, there's never last minute people, is there? I never see last. No, it's the car. Everything's organized. Fantastic. Where are you guys based out of, by the way?
Based out of St. Louis. We also have office in Indianapolis, and then we've got our team spread out across the country. So we got
North of the border to Canada. That's where we're from. So
I'm sure in our near future.
We can arrange for certain markets for you to get through the snow. No, just kidding. I thank you very much, Ian. Any other questions?
No, we usually ask what they expect to get from the show, and since we're at the end of the show, what they did get, I guess, at this point.
Oh my gosh, that's my favorite line. What are you expecting to get? What did you get? And what's the next step?
It's really it's a great opportunity to network with folks and meet back with our existing customers and talk with potential, just like a lot of these other exhibitors here. So it's been a great event for us so far this week, and we're looking forward to the next one.
Well, that's very good. That we're hearing, some people are. One thing I commented, you guys are always here. A lot of places it's like, oh man, there's a session. Okay, let's go. We'll come back for the break, but there's nobody here at the break. Let's go. So, and that's the way you got to be there when people. And as we talked about too, we came to you numerous times, and me because I'm very nice. I'm very nice. I would never interrupt a potential customer. Sorry, we didn't ask you. What did you get out of it?
Oh, what? It was great to meet people and just get an idea of also, especially from more of the product side, just get an idea of what they're looking for and what some of their pain points are. We met with some like repossession people and such, and hearing about the challenges in their industry is helpful to be able to try and develop better for them as well and try and expand ourselves. So that was great for me.
And by the way, there's a new revenue stream for you. Repossessions, the banks, and they get them. I'm not sure, every state I'm sure has different rules on how long they have to sit and wait, but you could be right, they can have it right there to pull them through, and they're get them up for sale. Anyway, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. I will try not to mention it again. Darren, thank you,
Jeff.
And we have to mention Liv there, who was behind the scene.
Hello.
Thanks very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us. It was a great show, and follow us anywhere you would like on your favorite podcast, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, and of course on our YouTube, or subscribe to our own channel.